Hello and welcome. I am returning to the Oppidum game, and today I'm going to play the third scenario for this game, Ambush at the Sabis. And this is a scenario that covers the battle that took place at 13 August of 57 BC between Romans, led by the Caesar, and Celtic tribe of Nervi. Romans entered the land of Nervi at the summer of 57 BC, and Caesar found that his enemies are setting up on the other side of the river Sabis, today known as Sambre. And Caesar, being sure that they are not going to launch their attack through the river, ordered his men to start building a camp nearby. But, to his surprise, Sabis River wasn't a big problem for Nervis, so they crossed the river in the multiple places and started to attack his scouts, trying to lure them on the other side of the river, hoping they will cross the river, and then Romans will have to cross the river with the entire army, and then Nervis will be able to attack them. But Roman scouts weren't eager to cross the river in the mass force. Instead, they hold their line. So, seeing that their plan isn't working, Nervis launched the massive attack through the river on the surprised Romans, because they weren't ready to defend since they were building a camp. This resulted with the big battle that at the beginning of the battle Romans found themselves in a quite problematic situation. A lot of inexperienced troops suffered heavy losses, and some of the nervy warriors even managed to reach the Romans' camp and started to loot it. In this time, Caesar, seeing the situation goes quite problematic, stood on the front of his troops, took his sword and shield, and led his men into the battle himself. This was quite a good idea. Romans managed to hold their line and started to encircle, attacking Nervis from the three directions. And since Nervis weren't about to surrender, they were completely slaughtered in this battle. But despite being victorious, Romans still suffered heavy losses. This scenario is played on the two boards, and Roman scouts are setting up on the board river bank, at last 3 hexes from the river or more. So we have 3 Roman mounted warriors, 3 slingers, and 3 javelin throwers. So I wasn't eager to set them up so close to the river, because that's where Celts are going to enter the board, and they have quite a good number of mounted warriors, so that would be pointless to set them up so close, because they would be slaughtered just because of the numerical advantage. And I set up all my missile warriors in the woods, because they cannot be attacked there, since mounted warriors cannot attack into the woods. So they should be safe in these hexes. And now we have Roman warriors who are starting on this board anywhere they like, but like I said, they were building a camp, and because of that they have a penalty for all their attacks. In the first 5 turns of this scenario, they are treated like they would be in disadvantage when they attack, not when they defend, because they still have a bonus for the defense if we have 2 or more Roman legionaries fighting on the adjacent hexes. If they are defending in such formation, they have a bonus for defense. Okay, so that's the setup. And now when it comes to the victory conditions, they are pretty straightforward. Celts have to kill as many Romans as possible. If they would be able to eliminate at last 20 of them, they have a massive victory. If they will be able to kill about between 14 and 20. This is good victory. Otherwise, they might get a draw, or Romans might win the day. We will see. So that's the setup, that's the special rules, that's the victory conditions, and now we can start the game. All the Celtic warriors are entering from this edge of the board. They are crossing the river, so they have to be set up adjacent to the river hexes. And now we can start the game. Scenario takes 12 turns to play. Well, I don't know if we'll play such a long play. Maybe we'll be able to finish it faster. We will see. So let's carry on with turn 1, and Celts are set up. They cannot make any missile attacks because they are off board, so they are starting to move. So that's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We have a couple of missile warriors here, javelin throwers and slingers, but they cannot make reaction fire. Only archers are allowed to perform reaction fire during enemy movement phase. Otherwise, they can only attack in their offensive fire phase. So these Celts here are safe from their fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now let's go here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still too far to reach the enemies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. So there won't be much fight in this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And finally them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and I should spend 4 movement points here, so no way. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's the entire movement of the Celts. No combat, because they are not adjacent to any enemy warriors. So that would be everything when it comes to their combat phase. No one is stunned, so nothing to do in the rally. And now we can go to Romans. So Romans have their missile phase, and they can do some fire. So I will start with this slinger. He is tossing a stone on Tasco. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes range. And for a slinger, this is short range. So we don't have any negative modifier to shot. 3, this is a hit because we need 1 to 4 to score a hit. So this is a hit, and now 7 versus Rider. This is R2 plus DS. So R2, meaning target retreats 2 hexes, 1, 2, and DS means his shield is disabled. So that was Tasco. He is light cavalryman, and now I am marking him as his shield being disabled. Okay, so next. Massiva. He makes his Massiva attack on Sentios. 8. He misses. So let us check. 1 for this hex, 8 would be that hex. So 8 would be that hex. So Abalanis, not Alabanis, but Abalanis was hit with Massiva's javelin. And 6 versus warrior, mounted warrior. This is S, so he is stunned. So Abalanis falls from his horse. Let me find Abalanis. Where are you? Okay, he's there. And now he is stunned. No good. And now Massiva must be marked as spending 1 javelin, because javelin throwers have 4 ammo. So that's the first shot of Massiva. He now has 3 javelins left. Slingers have no such problem. They can fire as they like. So now Bocchus fires on Abdinos. He hits, and 5. This is 5 versus mounted warrior. This is also stun. So Abudinos also falls from his horse. And I need his counter. Alright. Next. Fabius has javelin. Mounted warriors have one, some of them, the ones marked with green combat value, have 1 javelin. And Fabius is throwing his javelin on Ambroxis. This is a hit. And 9, it is +1 because he wears an armor. So that's 10. And 10, this is a miss. So Fabius is now marked as spending his javelin, so he cannot use any more of javelins. Now Publius is firing his own javelin on Dacolius, and this is a hit. Oh my god! 9, let me see. That's the R2. So Dacolius has to step back 2 hexes. 1, 2. And now, who's next? Tuibas cannot fire. He can fire in these 3 directions, so he has no opponents. And now Tutius, he fires his stone on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the normal range. 5, this is a miss. And 5, that hex, nothing. Next, Adderhall. Now, do I want to toss my javelin? Because that would be, let me check, for the javelin thrower, that would be medium range. Between 5 or 8 hexes we have a medium range, so I have to add +1 to my 2 hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's all I need. 7. And this is that hex. Okay, so he's hit. Because on the 7, this was our target hex, and 7 is that hex. So he's still hit. That's good. And 3 +1 because he wears armor. So he is wounded. So Kutatos is wounded. Now let me find his marker. Okay. He's there, and Kutatos is wounded. And Adderhall spends 1 javelin, so he has now 3 left. And now Himsfall. He has a line of sight to this hex, so he's firing his javelin with +1. 9, 9 is that hex, so nothing. And he's also marked with 1 javelin spent. Okay, so that would be everything when it comes to the Roman missile combat. And now we are going to the Roman movement phase. So who is going to move? Of course, moving them would be pointless. Approaching Celts, because Celts have numerical advantage. If he would be wounded, I might risk my attack. Otherwise, I don't think it makes much sense. So I'm going to start with some of my Roman infantry, and what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to to make my positions here. So since mounted warriors cannot enter wood hexes, I might make use of these rifts between woods. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So they will be all information that would help them to defend. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that would be fine. Now, there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We will see if it will work. And now, there. So, what I'm going to do with them? Should I step back or should I make an attack? I think I will step back. So, he is making movement on the, to change his direction. So he spent 6 movement points. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and they are going to be to make counterattacks. If anyone will be able to break through my infantry, they might try to counterattack. Alright, and now my light warriors, I mean my shooters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And as for them, 1, 1, 2. I think this should do just fine. So that's all for them. I have no combat. Oh, wait a moment, one more thing. I almost forgot. My draft horses and carts. So this one moves here, and this one, no, let it stay. I might find some other use for it later. So that would be everything when it comes to the Romans. I have no combat because no enemies are adjacent to them. So that's all for the combat segment. And now we are moving. Oh, I have to check if any Romans are stunned. No one is stunned. So we are moving into turn 2. So this is turn 2 and Celts are first. So now they can use their javelins because some of our warriors are carrying their javelins, like for example them, since their attack value is green. But now the question is if they want to use their javelins now. they are pretty far from the enemy, so javelins aren't that effective. Let me show you. Mounted warriors with javelin and spear have a short range on 2 or 3, medium or 4-6, and long on 7-9. So they are not in a very good situation to use these javelins for now. And all the best targets they have, these light infantry warriors, are in the woods, meaning they are in the cover. So, do I want to use my javelins anywhere? Yes, Ambroxis is going to toss his javelin on Massiva. That's 7, this is a miss, and this is that hex, so that's the miss. And Ambroxis must be now marked as spending his javelin, so he has his sword only. And that would be everything. I don't do any other attacks, so now I can move with my Celts. So who is going to move first? Let's start from this area. And now Ulidocrix is going to move first, so he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Koututatos is wounded, so he is going to hide behind these woods and wait for better situation. Now, center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he is going to spend 3 movement points. This is Litavicos. Where is his... Where do I have his... Oh, he is there. And he is dismounting here. And he will try to get rid of this nasty slinger. Now, I think Talos is going to help him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is dismounting. And now Talos goes here. Alright, so that's all now there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3. Ambroxis is also stepping down from his horse, and he is going to attack Bocchus. And now there. Orgetorix moves first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is Ducarios. Ducarios steps from his horse, dismounts, and will try to get rid of Massiva. And Sentios is going to help him. Where is dismounted Sentios? He's there. And that would be everything when it comes to the Celtic movement phase. Now we have to resolve all the attacks, because we have some. First, I'm going to attack with Comios and Ulidocrix versus Livius. They have 46 versus 6, so that's 40. So our initial difference is 3150. So that's our basic odds. And now this is +1 because we have two warriors versus a single warrior. So that's one shift in favor of the attacker, but they are in formation because we have two Romans on the adjacent hexes. So this is one shift in favor of the defender. So we have one shift in each side, meaning no difference now, because each side gets one shift. Okay, so we have still 3150, and we have to add +1 to our die roll because he wears an armor. That's 0, so this is 10. So this is R1. One defender retreats one hex. So he retreats here, and Ulidocrix enters this hex. Spectacular. Now, Litavicos and Talos are attacking Tusius. They have 17 versus 13, so that's 14. So this is 13, 16. And now +1 because we have 2 versus 1, so 17, 20, and +1 because he is in the woods, and woods are disadvantageous terrain. So that's 21, 13, and 9. Oh, 9. That's R1. So he retreats. And Litavicos follows him. Orsino charges on Gaius. Well, maybe not really charging because, you know, this is an ancient times, no stirrups, no massive cavalry charges in the good medieval way. So 19 versus 6, that's 13, so that's 13, 16, but one shift in favor of the defender because of the formation. 6, and this is 7 because of the armor, so no effect. It's not starting very good for Celts. Dacurios versus Pulo, 21 versus 16, so that's 15, 13, 16, -1 for the formation, 19, 20, and that's 2 because of the armor, so Pulo is wounded. Now I need wounded Pulo. He's there. Next, Ambroxius is attacking Bocchus. That's 12 versus 3, so that's 9. +1 because of the disadvantageous terrain, so that's 13, 16. And 3, this is wound. So Bocchus is wounded. Next, here, Sentios and Dacurios are attacking Massiva. 20 versus 4, that's 16. So 13, 16. +1 for numerical advantage, +1 for disadvantageous terrain, and 8, this is S, so he's stunned. And finally there, now that's the tough question, do I want to attack them separately or make one joint attack? I think I will do the second, so that's 44 versus 6, that's 38, so that's 31, 50, +1 for numerical advantage, -1 for the formation, and 5, this is wound. So Domitius is wounded, and that's all for the combat segment. Now I can wake up my stunned Celts. So they are back to their senses, and this concludes Celtic actions in the turn 2. We are going to Romans, and now they can fire. Well, if they can, because if warrior is adjacent to the enemy, he cannot use his missile weapons. So none of them can throw their pilum or javelin, but Aderhal is free to fire. So he's using his javelin versus Comios, and now let me see how effective it will be. 6. So this is that hex. So he was firing here and hit that hex, nothing. So Aderhal is one more javelin down. Now there. They can't use their javelins because they are adjacent to Orsino. So nothing here. Now there. Bohus is adjacent to Amborix, so no option for him to use his sling. But Horatius can throw his pilum on the Curios. So he is doing so. 1, he hits, and 10, no effect. So Horatius must be marked as no pilum because Roman legionaries have only 1 pilum each. Okay. Anyone else? They can't. Oh, Mago. Mago can toss his stone on Tasco. So he's doing so. He hits. And 5 versus Mounted Warrior. This is stun. So Tasco falls from his horse. He's stunned. And that will be everything when it comes to the shooting. Yeah, looks like so. Okay, so now we have Roman movement phase. So who is going to move? Let us see. I think they are going to stay here, but Flavius is moving 1, 2, 3. So all of them will be together in formation now. That's good. Bohus is wounded, so he steps back. 1, 2. That's all. Now let's take a look here. They are fine. Tucius is stepping there. They are fine. They are holding their line as well. I don't think I haven't much to do. Well, there is one thing I want to do. I'm going to move them like this, so they will be able to react and counterattack if needed. And now let me see for any attacks. Please remember that during these first 5 turns of the game, Romans has disadvantage for their attacks. So this might be not a very good idea to make attacks. But somehow I have a feeling that in the certain situations this might be a good idea. So these two are going to attack Ulidocrix. Why not him? Because he's in the woods. So he's in the disadvantageous terrain, so that would provide negative modifier. So no, they are going to do it together, so they have 22 versus 11. So this is going to be 11. They don't have a modifier for numerical advantage because they are foot warriors. And only mounted warriors can provide numerical advantage versus other mounted warriors. So no. So they have still 11, and since they have this negative modifier for the 5 turns of the game, they had 9, 12, and now they have 5, 8. And 4, this is R1, so Ulidocrix has to step back 1 hex. Why +1? Because he wears armor. Okay, who's next? Now, these two are going to attack Olsino, so they have 21 versus 9, that's 12. And negative modifier for the first 5 turns, so that was 9, 12, now we have 5, 8. And 6 in the 5, 8, no, 5, because he's not wearing armor. That's 5, so that's R1. So he has to step back. Okay, who is next? I don't have any good situation here, but there I'm going to attack this horse. So I have 15 versus 1, that's 14, and minus 1, and 13, 16, minus 1, that's 3. Horse is stunned, and if horse is stunned, then horse is dead. So that was Tasco's horse. So now Tasco's horse is dead. Okay, So Tasco won't be able to mount his horse anymore. Okay, that's all for the Roman movement phase, combat phase. Now, do I have any Romans stunned? Yeah, Massiva was stunned, and no one else. Okay, so that's the end of the turn 2. Now we have turn 3 to go. Let's carry on with turn 3. Missile combat segment. Do I want to make any missile attacks? Nothing to do here, nothing to do there, nothing to do here, but I think I see an opportunity. Let me see. No, Olsino already spent his javelin, so he cannot make any missile attacks anymore. But now... Oh my god, sorry. Now, I think Ulidocrix is adjacent to Hemsfall, so he cannot, Kamios cannot. Nope, no options for me to make any missile attacks. So now, let's go to the movement phase. So, who is going to do what? I will start with Kotutatos, and he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he dismounts. So that's Kotutatos. He is medium warrior. So where do I have him? Here he is. And now I need to find his wounded counter, because he was wounded. So where is Kotutatos? Damn. Oh, here it is. Okay. Now, Komios is going to be here. Ulidorix is moving there. And now there. Talos and Likavos are going to move here. And Olsino is moving here. Now there. Ambroxis is mounting his horse again, and he spent 3 movement points for the mounting, so he has 9 points left. So he goes there. Now Abudinos is mounting his horse, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Abalanis moves 1, 2, and Ducarios, Ducarios should be dismounted. Ducarios is dismounted, so Ducarios will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get rid of Mago. Okay, so that's all for my movement phase, and now combat segment. Let's start here, and Dacurios is going to attack Mago. That's 10 versus 4, so that's 6, and 1 shift because defender is in disadvantageous terrain. So we have 5, 8, and now we have 9, 12, and 6 in the 9, 12, that's R1. So Mago steps back and he follows him. Now Sentios and Abalanis are attacking Massiva. They have 19 versus 4, so that's 15, so 13, 16, and plus 2, first because of numerical advantage, second because of the disadvantageous terrain. So that's 21, 30, and just 7. So he is stunned. Again. He was already stunned before and he's now stunned again. Now, there. Orgetorix is attacking Domitius. That's 24 versus 3, so that's 21. and 1 shift because of the formation. So that's 7, and he wears armor, so that's 8. 8 in the 1720, that's R1, so he steps back. Orgetorix moves there. Now Ambroxius and the Curios are attacking separately. So Ambroxius is attacking Horatius, so that's 23 versus 6, so that's 17, and plus 1 for the formation, that's 13. 16 and 9. Oh, they have a bad luck with die rolls. So that's 9. So this is attacker wounded. No, this is attacker retreats. So Ambroxius is stepping back, and now Dacurios is fighting Pulo. That's 21 versus 4, so that's 17, and 1 shift because of the formation, and that's 2, so Pulo is wounded again, and he dies. So now Dacurios might move here. Now let's go there. Olsino and Talos are attacking Quintus. They have 27 versus 7, so that's 20, plus 1 for numerical advantage, minus 1 because of the formation. So that's 5. In the 1720, this is wound. So that's Quintus, and Quintus is now wounded. Litavicus is attacking Tusius, 9 versus 3, so that's 6. And they are both in the same disadvantageous terrain, so no shifts. 6 in the column of 5-8, that's no effect. And now there. Comios and Ulidocrix are attacking Servius together. They have 46 versus 6, so that's 40. And plus 1 for the numerical advantage, minus 1 because of the formation. So that's again 31, 15. And 10, my god, that's just R1. And Koututatos attacks Hemsfal. That's 6 versus 5, so that's just 1. And 1 shift because disadvantageous terrain, so 0-4 to 5-8. And 1 in the 5-8, Hemsfal is wounded. Okay, anyone is stunned on the Celtic side? Yes. This dude is back to his senses, and that's the end of the Celtic actions. Now Romans. Do I have any opportunities to make missile attacks with Romans? Let me see. Bocchus, yeah, Bocchus is able to fire, to toss his stone on Ambroxis. 7, he misses, and he hits that hex, so he is hit anyway. And 5, and I add plus 1 because he wears armor, and plus 1 because shooter is wounded. So that's 7. So R2 and DS. Ambroxius steps back 2 hexes, and his shield is disabled. I can't fire here, nor there. Tusius is adjacent to the enemy, but Adderhal is free to fire. So he is firing his javelin on Comios, on that hex. So that's hit, and that's 3 because he wears armor. So that's 3. So he is wounded. So Comios is wounded now. And that was Adderhal, so he is 1 javelin left. He has only 1 javelin to use. Okay, so that's all when it comes to the missile combat. And now let me check for movement. So who is going to move on the Roman side? Hemsfall is going to move here. I think they are going to stay here. Now, no one is here, so I think I might actually like to move one of my warriors here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use this card to block this gap. Now here, okay, that's the good moment to launch counterattack with my mounted warriors here. And Bohus is moving, no, one, well, no, he will go here. But now Mago is in a worse situation, so he steps there. Okay, so that's all. And now combat segment. Do I have any attacks to make with Romans? Yeah. These three are attacking Orgetorix. They have 10, 15 and 29 versus 13. So that's 16. And now they have disadvantage because of the first 5 turns. So that's 13, 16 and now that's 9, 12. And 5 in the 9, 12, that's R1. So Orgetorix steps back 1 hex. Now these two mounted warriors are attacking the Curios. They have 27 versus 11. So that's 16. And they have +1 because of numerical advantage. So 17, 20. And 7 in the 17, 20, this is R1. So the Curios is forced to step back. And Publius moves here. Or maybe not, no, Fabius. Because he has better defense. Now there. I think I'm going to make an attack with Quintus and Tiberius versus Litavicus. They have 13 versus 4, so that's 9. They have -1 because of the Romans in the first 5 turns, and +1 because a defender is in an unfavorable situation, so that's +1. So we have, let me check, 13 versus 4, so that's 9. So we have -1 for Roman attacks, +1 because of the woods, and +1 because of the numerical advantage. So that's 13, 16 in total, and 7 in 13, 16. This is R1. So Litavicus steps aside. And finally, there. These three legionaries are attacking Comios. They have 9, 20, 31 versus 6, so that's 25, and this is going to be 21, 30, and -1, 17, 20. 1. So it's 2, because he wears armor, so he is dead. So sorry, Comios. Where are you? So his horse, and now dead Comius. Here he is. He falls down on one on the adjacent hexes, so there. Okay, so that's all for the Roman attacks, right? That's all. Do I have any stunned Romans? I have one. Not really a Roman, but oh well. Okay, so this concludes turn 3. We are going to the turn 4. Turn 4. Any Celt might perform missile combat. I think Orgetorix here is free to use his javelin, and yes, he's tossing it on Domitius. This is a miss, and he hits that hex, so no effect. So Orgetorix is now out of ammo. Anyone else? Ambroxius already spent his missile, I believe. Yeah. So, no more options. Yeah, no more options for missile combat. So, let's go to the movement phase. And now, Kotutatos is moving there. Ulidorix is staying here. He is now dead, so nothing to do for him. And now, Litavikos moves here. Olsino is going to stay here. Now, Ambroxis. What can I do with him? I think I'm going to... Oh no, wait a moment. I think I'm going to dismount him. So he dismounts there, and he has 3 movement points left, so he goes there. Abudinos goes 1, 2, 3, and also dismounts. Now where I have Abudinos. Alright. Now they are going to get rid of Massiva. Talos moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all. Okay, so let's carry on with combat. So I will start here. They have 19 versus 4. So 19 versus 4 is 15. Plus 1 because of the numerical advantage. So that's 17, 20. And they are all in the same terrain. 5 in the 17, 20. That's the wound. So Mago is wounded. Okay. Oh, I forgot to move Orgetorix. Okay. So Orgetorix is attacking Domitius. That's 21. And Domitius is in formation. So that's 17, 20. And 2. So he is wounded. So he is down. And Orgetorix moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now Sentios and Abalanis, he's not from Alabama. So they are attacking Massiva. They have 19 versus 4, so that's 15, and plus 2, so that's 13, 16, and that's now 21, 30. No! That's 9. So that's 21, and that's R1. So he steps back. They are following him. Ambroxius and Abudinos are attacking Bochus. They have 20 versus 2. So that's 17, 20, and plus 2, that's 31, 50, and 1. He is now out of. Neutralized. That's the good word. So, who is next? Dacurios is fighting Fabius. They have 21 versus 11, so that's 10. No more modifiers. And 10 in the column of 9, 12. Attacker wounded. Oh, Dacurios is wounded. No good. Where he is? Oh, there. Happens. Now, Litavicos and Talos are attacking Quintus. They have 17 versus 4, so that's 13. And now, there are two of them, so that's +1. He's in the disadvantageous terrain, so that's -1. And Romans are in formation, so that's another -1. So we have two shifts on the right and one shift on the left. So that's 13, one shift and 1, 2. So now that's 9, 12. And 10 in the 9, 12 attacker wounded. So one of the attackers is wounded. I think it is going to be Talos. Olsino attacks Gaius. That's 9 versus 6, so that's 13. And +1 for the formation, so that's 9, 12 and 10. Oh hell. 9, 12 and 10 attacker wounded. Olsino is wounded. This is not going very good for Celts. Seriously. Kutatos is fighting Himsfall, 6 versus 3, so that's 0, 4. Both are in the same terrain. And come on, why? That's 9. Attacker retreats 1 hex. No, sorry. Error, let me double check. Yeah, right. Attacker retreats 1 hex. And now Ulidorix is fighting Livius, 22 versus 6, so that's 16. And he is in formation, so that's 9, 12. And 4 in the 9, 12. He is stunned. Alright. So Ulidorix 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 goes here. Alright, so that would be everything. Now, do I have any stunned Celts? I don't think I have any, but I better check. No, no one is stunned. So now we are going to Romans. So who can do any missile combat? Himsfall. He tosses his javelin on Ulidorix. He misses, and that was his target hex, so he hits this hex, no one's there. Himsfall is out of his javelin. Now Claudius is doing the same. He is throwing his pilum on Ulidorix, and 8 he also misses. That was his target hex. 8 is here, nothing. So I must mark Claudius as spending his one and only pilum. Marcus is trying to do the same. 1, he hits, and 10. My God! Now they are very unlucky. So that was Marcus. He's also out of pilum now. Alright, now Tutius is tossing a stone on Ulidorix. My God, guy is really under fire. This is a hit, and that's 2. Oh hell, is he now dead? No, he is wounded and his horse is killed. So Ulidorix, he is a medium warrior. So his horse is down and Ulidorix is wounded. That was unlucky. But with so many shots, one of them must be effective. Now Adderhall is throwing his javelin on Koutatos. 9, this is a miss, and this is a hit on that hex, no effect. And Adderhall is now out of javelins. No, nothing to do here. And not much to do here. Well, Horatius, he's out of pilums now. And that's all. I haven't any other options to make missile combat with Romans. So now let's go with the Roman movement phase. So who is going to move? Let's start there. I think I will move Flavius 1, 2, 3 here. Next, Publius goes 1, 2, and 3. He will try to get rid of Argetorix. Horatius is going to hold the line with Decimus. They are also going to hold the line. And there, they will try to get rid of Ulidorix. So that's all for Romans, and now let's carry on with combat. So 20, 29 versus 3. 29 versus 3, that's 26. Romans have numerical advantage and disadvantage because of the first 5 turns, so nothing. So we have 21, 30 and 6. This is wound. So Ulidorix was already wounded, so he is dead. Alright, so the situation goes quite good for Romans on this flank. Now there, Quintus and Gaius are going to attack Orsino. They have 16 versus 4, so this is going to be 12. They haven't numerical advantage because he is a mounted warrior, and they still have this damn annoying negative modifier. So that was 11, so 9, 12, and now it is 5, 8. 6 in the 5, 8, no effect, nothing. Now there, Publius and Decimus are attacking Argetorix. They have 31 versus 13, so that's 18. And negative modifier because of the Roman legionary being involved in combat for the first 5 turns, so that was 17, 20, and we are shifting in the 13, 16, and 6 in the 13, 16, he is stunned. So Argetorix is stunned, meaning he falls from his horse. Now where do I have his... Okay. So his horse is alive, but he falls down from his horse. Fabius is attacking the couriers, so 19 versus 6, so that's 13. No modifiers, and 4 in the 13. This is a wound, and this means he is dead. His horse isn't, so that's the couriers. His horse is alive, but he isn't that lucky. Nothing to do here now. Oh, but there I can still I can still make an attack here. So these 2 Roman legionaries are attacking Tasco. They have 24 versus 5, so that's 19. They have +1 for the numerical advantage, +1 for disadvantage of terrain, and -1 for the Roman legionaries in attack for the first 5 turns. So that's 2 shifts left, 1 shift, 2 shifts right, 1 shift left. So that would be 13, 16. And 2 in the 13, 16, this is wound. So Tasco is wounded. Where do I have a wounded Tasco? Oh, here he is. And now, rally. Do I have any stunned Romans? Yeah, I have one. Here, this dude. Okay, so that's the end of the turn 4. We are reaching turn 5. This is the last turn where Roman legionaries will have these negative modifiers for attacks. Alright, so let's carry on with turn 5. Any options for missile combat for Celts? I don't think. Nope, I don't see any. Okay, so now let's carry on with movement phase. And now they are still trying to get rid of this guy, and he proved to be quite a formidable opponent. So Ambroxis is this his horse? No, that's Abudinos. So Abudinos is going mounting his horse, and he goes there. Ambroxis is moving one. He mounts his horse. So that's he spent 1 to move, 3 to mount, so that's -4, so that he has still 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are trying to fight Massiva. They need to get him. Talos is wounded, and Olsina is wounded too. No, no good. So Talos steps back, that's 1, and spends 3 movement points to mount his horse. But now I need to replace his horse with wounded Talos. Okay. That's all. And now Litavikos is going to move 1, 2, and 3, like that. Okay. Now there, I have only Tatos, and he's also wounded. So I think he spends his entire movement points to mount his horse. So he's wounded, so I need his wounded marker. And he is there. So Kotatos is wounded. And that's all for the movement segment. I think, yes, that's all for the movement segment. So let's carry on with combat segment. Nothing to do around and something to do here. So Olsino and Litavikos are attacking Quintus. They have 19 versus 4, so that's 15. +1 for numerical advantage, -1 for the Roman formation. So that's 13-16, and 5 in the 13-16, this is S. So he's stunned, but because he was wounded, he dies because wounded character is killed when he is stunned. So that's too bad for him. And now Litavikos takes this hex. So this Roman formation is broken, and now Gaius won't get modifier for that. Next, these two are still fighting Massiva. So they have 19 versus 4, that's 15, and +1 because of the numerical advantage, and that's 6. So that's 17, 20, and 6. So he's again stunned. I think this is third time in this game where he is losing his senses, but he's still alive. Now, Abudinos attacks Horatius. That's 20 versus 6, so that's 14. And that's +1 because of Roman formation. So that's 9, 12. And 7 in the 9, 12. This is no effect at all. Now there. Ambrosius is attacking Vettius, so that's 23 versus 5. So this is going to be 17 and -1 because of the Roman formation, so that's 13, 16, 5 in the 13, 16. He is stunned. Now Tasco and Dacurios are attacking Mago, 15 versus 2, that's 13, and +1 for numerical advantage, that's 17, 20, and 2, he goes down. Okay, so that's all. Do I have any stunned Celts? No. Alright, so now Romans. Missile combat. Oh no, sorry, I have one. Oh, I forgot about Orgetorix. Now, Roman missile combat. Let me see. He cannot. They can't. Okay, Adverhal, but Adverhal has no javelins left, so he cannot fire. Looks like there isn't any option. There aren't any options for Romans to make any missile combat. All right, so now let's go with movement phase and what Romans are going to do. I think they are completely fine here, so they might try to actually make some counterattack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to reach Katutos, and now these guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this looks good. Now there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They will stay here. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's all. Okay, so now let's go with Roman combat. Now Flavius is attacking Tasco, so he has 14 versus 3, that's 11, and +1 for the woods, -1 for Roman attacks in the first 5 turns, so nothing to do. We have 9, 12, and 9 in the 9, 12, attacker retreats 1 hex. So he moves here, and Tasco advances. Nothing to do there. So now Turibas and Decimus are attacking Orgetorix. They have 32 versus 12, so that's 20, and +1 for numerical advantage, -1 for the Roman legionaries, so 3 in the 17-20, he is wounded. So Orgetorix is wounded. Where do I have wounded Orgetorix? Here. Fabius and Horatius are attacking Abudinos. That's 28 versus 10, so that's 18. +1 for no numerical advantage because he's leg warrior, so that's 18. -1 because Roman legionary is involved in attack, so that's 13, 16, and 6 in the 13, 16, this is S. So Abudinos is stunned. So Abudinos is falling down from his horse and down on earth you go. Alright, next, there. Marcus and Tiberius are attacking Litavicus, so that's 17 versus 4, so that's 13. +1 for numerical advantage, -1 for Roman legionaries, so 1. Litavicus is... oh, I think he's dead actually. Yeah, that's 1. Litavicus is down. And now Gaius attacks Olsino. That's 11 versus 4, so that's 7. And -1, that's 0, 4. And 7, that's nothing. Finally, Servius and Livius are attacking Kotutatos. They have 22 versus 6, so that's 16. And -1, that's 9, 12. 8 in the 9, 12. Attacker retreats 1 hex. And that's all. Do I have any Romans stunned? Yeah, I have one. No one else? No one else? So that's the end of the turn 5, and that's the end of these negative modifiers for Roman legionaries. Now they will be able to attack with without this penalty. That's great. So, turn 6 ahead. Any options for missile combat in for Celts? I don't see any. Well, let me think. Tatos. I think he can still use his javelin. Yeah, he still has free javelin. So he's tossing it on Servius and he hits. Well, I'm not sure what it was, so let me roll again. 10, nothing. So Tatos misses. So he has no more javelins. And that's all for the missile combat. Yeah, that's all. So now, movement phase, and Tatos. Well, he needs to get out of here, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. He's not going to let them be killed that easily. Now, Talos. Talos is also wounded, and we have a big number of Romans versus single wounded Orsino. Oh. Sounds bad. Sounds very bad, in fact. And we have also Talos, who is also wounded. Well, all I can do is to move him here and trying to change the situation with his desperate charge versus Marcus. Not sure if it will work, but oh well. They are still fighting Massiva, who becomes a hero of this battle. Dacurios and Tasco will try to attack Flavius, and Orgetorix himself is here, and he will try to mount his horse. But now he wants to do it while being adjacent to the enemy, so he needs to make a risk roll. And he made it. So now, oh, that's a full strength horse, and he was wounded. So I need his wounded marker. That was Orgetorix. Now, where do I have Orgetorix? Wounded marker. Okay, here it is. This gives him some better chance to survive. But I think that actually Celts aren't winning this battle. They took heavy losses, and I think that even more of them are dead than Romans. This might be very bad. So Dacurios and Tasco are attacking Flavius. They have 15 versus 9, so that's 6, and +1 for numerical advantage, so this is 9-12. And 9, because of the armor, that's R1, so they have to retreat. Abroxis is attacking Vesius, so that's 23 versus 5, so that's 17. Oh, I forgot of the formation modifier here, sorry. So that's 17 and -1 for the formation, 13-16, and 3 in the 13-16, Vesius is wounded. So he is wounded. These two guys are ganging on Massiva, so 19 versus 4, that's 15. And finally, I think he's wounded. Let me check. That's 13-16 and +1 for numerical advantage, 17-20 and 4. Yeah, Massiva is wounded. But even so, he's doing quite fine. Do I want to attack with Orgetorix? He has 13 versus 9. So that would be 4. Well, not a big chance to score anything, but let's try. That's 5 versus Publius. Nothing. No effect at all. Now, Olsino and Talos are attacking together Gaius. They have 19 versus 6, so that's 13. So that's 13. And we have +1 for numerical advantage, -1 because of the Roman formation. And that's 6 in the 13. This is S, so Gaius is stunned. And that's all for Celtic attacks. Yeah. So now Romans. Can I make any missile attacks? Let me see. He cannot because he's out of ammo. He doesn't have any suitable targets. No, I don't have any options to make a missile attacks, so I need to go. So I start with Hemsfall. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now these guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there he's stunned, so nothing to do for him, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should do the trick. Now there. I need to get rid of this nasty Orgetorix, so Turibas is going to help with him. Oh, I think I forgot to wake him up before, so they will try to kill these Celtic horses. And now there, Vesius and Flavius, I think they will go like this. Okay, so that's all for the movement phase. Now combat phase. So Vesius is attacking Tasco, that's 11, and finally this is the first turn where we have no negative modifier for Roman legionaries attacks. So that's 11 and 10. That's attacker wounded. No, no, no. Flavius is wounded. Vesius is attacking this horse. No, sorry, no. This horse is already dead, so no, he's not attacking. Now, Decimus, Turibas, and Publius are attacking Orgetorix. They have 32 and 50 versus 7. That's 43 and numerical advantage because of the horses. So 51-70 and 4. He is dead. So Orgetorix is eliminated. I mean himself, not his horse. Now where do I have his body? Okay, there it is. Okay, now Horatius is attacking this horse. That's 8 and no effect. Fabius is attacking this horse. That's 7 in the column of 18. That's R1, so I think that's nothing because I need to wound, stun or kill horse to eliminate it. So this horse steps back. Now Marcus, Tiberius and Claudius are attacking Talos. 17, 26 versus 4. 26 versus 4, that's 22. And -1 because he is in the woods. So that was 21-30 and now it is 17-20. And 7 in the 17-20, he is stunned. But he was wounded, so he is dead. That's Talos. He is light warrior. So there, and now where do I have that Talos? Here he is. So he falls from his horse and now he's dead. Alright, so that's all for the Roman attacks, right? That's all for the Roman attacks. Now, any standard Romans? Let me see. Oh yeah, here he is. So he is back to his senses. And that's all for the turn 6. Yeah, that's all for the turn 6. Turn 7, so we crossed the half of the game, and now Celts. Any options for missile combat? I don't think, no. So, movement phase. And now I'm starting with Orsino. So he spends, sorry, he was there, so now that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he tries to reach his pulse. Sorry, Kototatos. And now Orsino is also wounded. Not good for him. Well, doesn't have much choice. He will try to fight Gaius, hoping that maybe, just maybe, he will be able to hurt him. Now, Abudinos is this his horse? No, that's his horse. Yeah, so he's mounting his horse, but he needs to take a risk roll. 6? Oh hell, no good. 6, movement ended. Okay, so he can mount, but his movement is finishing here. He can't move anymore. These guys are still beating this poor Massiva, and now these two are attacking Flavius. So that's all for the combat segment. Now movement segment, now combat. 15 versus 5, so that's 10, and +1, -1 because of the formation. So 6 in the column of 9, 12. This is R1. So Flavius must step back 1 hex. Nothing really impressive. Next, these guys are fighting this poor Massiva. 17 and +2, no, +1. Okay, he's now down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, sorry. They are going to mount their horses. So no, they are not going to advance. Abudinos is attacking Horatius. So that's 20 versus 6. So that's 14. Oh, that's 10 in the 13, 16. Attacker wounded. So Abudinos is wounded. Orsino attacks Gaius. That's 10 versus 6, so that's 4. And -1 for the formation. That's 6 in the -5. No effect. And that's all. My poor Celts are doing very bad. Okay, Romans. Can I make any missile attacks with Romans? Nothing to do here. Nothing to do there. Nothing to do here. Well, Adrehal is out of ammo, so he cannot do any missile attacks. So, nothing. Let's go with movement phase. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's not going to attack Kutatos all by himself. He's too weak to do so. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all here. Now there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's their movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Romans are definitely winning on this flank. And on this flank I think they are doing quite well as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 or 1, 2. So that's all. And now let's resolve their attacks. Now Turibus and Decimus are attacking Tasco. They have 32 versus 3, so that's 29, and +1 for numerical advantage. That's 5 in the 3150. This is wound, and this means that Tasco is no more. Now Vesius and Flavius are attacking Dacurios. Or should I? No, that would be too risky. But Vesius is going to help Publius with fighting Ambroxius. So they have 23 versus 11. So that's 12. No modifiers. And 4 in the column of 9, 12. Ambroxius is stunned. So he falls from his horse. And that's all. Now Fabius and Horatius are attacking Abudinos. 28 versus 5. That's 23. And 8 in the 2130. He is stunned and he is wounded, so Abudinos is down. So that's his horse. And now Abudinos' body. I need his body, not his. Okay. So his corpse falls there. These 3 legionaries are attacking Olsino. That's 12, 21, 32 versus 4. 28 and -1 because of this. Oh, sorry. He can also join the fray. So that's 21, 32, and 41. So we have 41 versus 4. So 37. -1 because of the disadvantage of terrain. So that's 2130. And 8 in the 2130. He is stunned. But Olsino was already wounded, so he dies. And his corpse falls there. And that's all for Romance. Right? Right. So that's the end of the turn 7, and we are now in the turn 8. I believe that Romans are going to win this battle. Not sure if I will have to fight all the entire 12 turns, because I have already a few Celts alive. I think this is a good moment to count the numbers. Okay, so now I have 5 Celts alive, and 2 of them are wounded, of total of 14 I had at the beginning of the game. And as for Romans, I have 17 Romans alive, of 23 that I had at the beginning of the game. Meaning only 6 Romans are down, and this is a marginal victory for Romans. But like I said, that's turn 8, so I think I can play 1 or 2 turns to see if it is going to change. I don't think so, but we will see. Okay, missile combat phase for Celts, nothing to do. So movement phase. And now, these two guys finally killed this javelin thrower. So he goes here, and where is his horse? So that's 1, 4, and now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now Abalanis, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 6, 7. They will try to counterattack here. We will see if it will do anything. Now there I have the Curios all alone. He cannot match, he can't do much, and he is stunned. So that's all for Celts, and now combat. The Curios is attacking Flavius, so that's 5, and +1 for disadvantageous terrain, -1 because of the Roman formation. So that's 3. That's a pretty good roll. 3, it was 5, I believe. Yeah, that's 5. And 3, this is R1. So Flavius steps back. Nothing impressive. And now these 3. So he's attacking Adderhall. That's 21 versus 4. So that's 17. And 5. In the 17, this is wound. So Adderhall is wounded. These two are attacking Servius. They have 32 versus 6, so that's 26, and +1 for the numerical advantage, -1 for Roman formation. And that's 8 in the 21, that's stun. So Servius is stunned. Okay, so that's all for their attacks, and now Romans. So I have to wake up Ambroxius, and now Roman missile combat. Can I make any missile attacks with Romans? I don't think so. I haven't any options. So now let's carry on with their movement phase. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are going to make a massive attack on these last Celtic warriors alive on the battlefield. Now there. They will try to get rid of the Curios. And now 1. Well, I can't finish my movement on the hex with another horse. And I can't move through the woods. So Publius, I believe, is going to step down from his horse. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Horatius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fabius is also going to step down from his horse. It is too crowded. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now Gaius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tucius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And looks like that's all. Okay, so now I can make attacks with my Romans. And who is going to do what? So they are attacking the Curios. So that's 13, 18, 26 versus 1. So that's 26 plus 19. So that's 45. That's 45 versus 5. So that's 40. +1 for numerical advantage, -1 for the disadvantageous terrain. So that's 40 and 6, in the 3150. This is wound. So the Curious is wounded, still alive. Okay, where do I have him? Okay, here it is. Now, any other attacks? Publius is not going to attack Ambrosius by himself because, well, he's too weak to do so. But now let's carry on with these guys on horses. So they are teaming versus Coasius. 21, 30 versus 6, so that's 24. -1 for disadvantageous terrain, and 1 Coasius is down. So that's... oh no, Cotutatus. And his horse is also killed, sorry. That was 1, so... now, Cotutatus, where are you? Yeah. Now, Adrehal, Tiberius and Livius are attacking Sentios. So they have 15, 23 versus 11. So that's 12. And 9 in the 9-12, that's AR. All attackers have to retreat 1 hex. Okay, so that's the end of the turn 8. We are in the turn 9. So, first, do I have any stunned Romans? I don't think so. So now, let's go with the Celts. Can they perform any missile combat? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have one stunned Roman here. Can they perform any missile combat? No. So, can they move? Only here, and that's all. So now, let me make their combat. So Sentios attacks Adherbal, so that's 19, and 5 in the column of 19. He is wounded, so Adherbal dies. Abalanis attacks Servius, so that's 14, and 6 in the 13-16. He is stunned again, and now Ambrosius is attacking Publius. That's 7 and 4 in the column of 5-8. He is forced to retreat 1 hex. So that's all for them. Oh wait, one more thing. Tasco attacks Vesius, so that's 6. And, oh, 1 shift because of the formation, so that was 0-4. And that's 7, no effect. Okay, that's all for the Celtic movement segment. Nothing to do when it comes to the rallying stunned Celts, because we have no stunned Celts, and now Romans. So, Roman missile combat. I think Tiberius might actually do his Pilum attack versus Sentios, so he's doing so. No, he misses. Wait, nope. I've been firing here, so 9, this is this hex. So yes, this is a hit. And 1, Sentios goes down. So... and his horse as well. Okay, so Sentios' horse and Sentios himself is down. And now movement phase. So I have Abalanis left all alone here, so let's surround him with my warriors. Same goes with Tasco, and same goes with Ambrosius. So now 11. Oh, sorry, I took a wrong counter. He's full strength and he was wounded. I need his wounded marker. Well, I can't find it. Looks like I failed to make it, to prepare itself for the battle. Come on. I will take Abalanis. He has same values. So this is going to be 23, 31, 36 versus 3. So that's 31 and +1 for the numerical advantage, -1 for the disadvantageous terrain. So like I thought, he's going to die. Now there. 19 versus 6, so that's 13, and +1 for numerical advantage, -1 for disadvantageous terrain, so that's 13, and this is 6, this is 7, so he has to retreat 1 hex. And finally there, 9, 21, 28, 40 versus 10. So that's 30, and that's all. 3, he wears no armor. In the column of 21, 30, he dies. So Abalanis is dead, and I think this is the end of the game, because we have 1 Celt alive. So this is the good moment to call it a day. And I can say this is a narrow Roman victory. So I thought this is a very hard scenario for Celts, because when I played it before in Polish, then Celts managed to win the day with quite a good victory, and now Romans were victorious. So completely different play, completely different battle. What I did wrong with Celts? I think I dismounted too many of them. Well, in my previous play I suffered big losses from these missile warriors, so my plan was to get rid of them before I will launch my final attack on Romans. But this took too long. These missile warriors proved to be formidable opponents, especially this Massiva that engaged 2 or 3 warriors versus himself and managed to withstand for about 8 turns. So that was pretty good, pretty good thing, and I believe that was my mistake. I should make my initial assault with all the warriors that I had, hoping I will be able to win the battle and kill as many legionaries, and then after getting rid of them, then I should return to these missile warriors. Maybe that was my mistake. But, well, that's what I like in war games. You never know how it's going to end, even if when you play the same scenario for the 2nd or for the 3rd time. So that would be everything for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.